Yo, what's up guys? Today we are at UEL. My son is having a competition, BJJ competition. We haven't been to a comp for over a year. So yeah man, let's see how this one goes. Inshallah we'll come back with some medals. Last time he went, he was on a white belt. Now he's got the belt that's above that. It's like the grey belt for the kids. Obviously the kids' grading is not the same as the adults. It's saying the UAL sports doc. His coach has been bugging me to take it, but I just haven't had time. Because they're always on Saturday, I'm working 7 days a week, but this time I made a bit of time to make sure I take it. And yeah, we're here. So we've got to weigh in as well. So this is where they're going to have their fights and to find out what number Matt is on for his first fight. It's 8-7. Raising sons is very different from raising daughters. And one thing about raising sons is equipping them with the skills to defend themselves and instill that confidence. MMA instills that confidence with boys. Girls as well, I think it's very needed with boys. And just knowing that you can defend yourself goes a long way. Like, that's the big difference in self-esteem. There's a little warm-up mat area before we go in, and then just roll in, warming up before the fight.
Yo, yo, yo. How you doing, brother? Good. Tell them 1 minute. Tell them what's going on. It's not saying that. No, they're coming to wait. Hold on, son. That's it. Spin him round, David. Spin him round. Keep wrestling. Keep wrestling. Come on, boy. You can wrestle. He ain't back anything on the mat. Hey, look out, bro. Get up. Really good. Close, close. Close.
That's it, that's it.
Circle, circle, circle.
So with MMA training, whether it's BJJ, boxing, sometimes the kids, they don't enjoy it. Alhamdulillah, my son, he enjoys it. I was having this conversation with another brother that's got kids, and he was saying he sent his son to one of the martial arts, I can't remember what it was, Taekwondo or something, and he was saying his son just didn't enjoy it, didn't like it. And I told him, when we used to go to Islamic studies when we were kids, it was different back then, innit? You know, you had the stick and that, you get me? When we were in Islamic studies, none of us enjoyed it. But today, we say alhamdulillah that our parents sent us and we benefit from it. We know how to pray, we've learned so much. Because if our parents didn't put us through all that, we would have had to learn all of that as adults. You're happy that your parents did put you through that. And that's why you know how to pray, you know how to read Quran. You have a lot of Quran that you've memorized, etc. And the same thing with MMA, whether it is, even if they don't like it, I think you've got to try and just make them firm it and just attend. You know, when I see, Khabib, he was talking about his dad, he used to wake him up in the morning, make him run up the hills and this and that. As a kid, he used to hate it. But now he's thankful that his dad did that, he's world champion. If his dad didn't do that, if he just thought, oh, my son doesn't enjoy it, you know what, he doesn't enjoy it, so we're not going to do it. And he never done it. His dad never made him train when his son didn't like it. His son, Khabib, wouldn't be a world champion today. And I saw on a recent podcast, what's the brother's name, man? He went viral for Idris Station. Idris or Ibi, one of them, I can't remember his name. I think his name is Ibi. It was talking about, it was like a podcast to do with like Hifz. It was talking about how when he was a kid, he didn't like it, you know, when his dad used to make them memorize. But now he's thankful that his dad did. That his dad made him do that, even though they didn't like it. As an adult, you're going to thank yourself. So now, if my son is training for the next 10 years, at least the next 6 years where I'm going to have to take him and stuff. You know, if he's training and he becomes quite competent in BJJ, and inshallah he's going to start boxing and stuff as well. And even though, even if he doesn't like it, he's going to be grateful for it as an adult when he is equipped when he has that knowledge to a certain extent, he's going to be like, yeah, I'm glad my parents made me do it. I'm glad they took the time, put me in there. You know, even this competition, you know, by the way, the competition, alhamdulillah, we went, there were some tough opponents. We didn't get the win, but it's a learning curve. You know, it's that whole thing of the emotions going into it, feeling scared, doing it anyway, and taking an L and dealing with the emotions. You know, it's little tiny little traumas, and I think with boys it helps them grow, helps them get stronger. Because next time it happens, it's gonna be like, yeah, whatever. Do you know what I mean? And it's good for boys. It's good for boys. How do you feel, man? How do you feel? Not good? It's not happy, but you know what? You need these moments. You need these moments. You need to go through these moments so you get better. Because now he knows what's out there, what's the competition, his weak points. But inshallah, now he knows. He had a bit of a reality check. What's out there? You know, you might be good in your gym. Your coach might tell you, yeah, you're good. You're ready for comp. But then you go, have a reality check, and you need that sometimes. And through these experiences, you only get better. So now you know what to work on. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that, and then next time, inshallah, it's different. And it's always techie when there's like a bracket, age bracket, weight bracket, and you're on the lower end. Yeah, it's always techie. When you're a kid, a year difference is a huge difference. So it's good. You need to get roughed up a bit sometimes. Inshallah, we'll come back stronger. But yeah, man. As a dad, definitely, if you got boys, something I highly recommend. Again, like I said, you need a supportive partner, because obviously a lot of us guys, we're busy, we don't have the time to drop and pick him up. And that you got to discuss with your wife if she can take him there, bring him back, or you know, if she takes them and you bring them back, you know, if you can make it back home on time or whatever. Look into your local, I mean right now, nowadays, everywhere, BJJ gyms, MMA, boxing gyms, they're everywhere. Once upon a time, even a normal gym, weightlifting gym with treadmills and stuff, like there was only a few. Like, I remember once upon a time it was just Mile End and Muscle Works. Now you got gyms everywhere, entire hamlets, everywhere, like literally everywhere you look. There's MMA gyms, there's quite a few MMA gyms around as well. It's something, obviously, it requires a lot of time and sacrifice, but it's worth it. It's worth it at the end. And at the end of the day, bro, like, you have a wife, you might have daughters, and you're gonna get old, and you're not always gonna be around. Your son's gonna be taking his mum around here and there. He's gonna be picking up his sisters and stuff, and it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a battlefield. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Assalamu alaikum.